Satnam, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to Creator Connections Readings. My name is Jean, and this is going to be a pick a card reading to see how are you going to be changing in the coming months, in the new year kind of vibes, okay? But I kind of want to reverberate in the coming months rather than the whole new year, okay? So yeah, we have four piles to pick from as usual. For pile numero uno, we have I kind of like I was like telling myself like you don't have to be in the exact center, Jean. Like just leave it be, just leave it be. But now I'm like, but I kind of want to be like yes, yes. But for pile number one, we have this beautiful string of like I almost said pearls again, but I feel like because this was a gift from somebody, okay, and like from a little somebody, okay, like my little brother, and like it just means so much to me, okay, like the fact that he gave this to me, like it's just cute. So I kind of see it as pearls, okay. So yeah. Anyway, pile number two is going to be this golden chocolate coin with the queen stamped on the back. You know, I feel like I don't know, maybe not, but I probably will have this coin, this chocolate coin, for like decades. You know, like it's gonna like turn white. You know, because I'm not gonna eat it. Like I utilize it as the magic. And then for pile number three, we have this cute little chest. Let me open it up for you. Snatch all those bad vibes to be transmuted into good vibes. This is a magic chest, you see. It catches all the demons, and then just like that ring of mine, and then it transmutes it into treasure. And then for pile numero cuatro, we have the birds, okay? The row of birds. I really like this row of birds. It just feels extremely abundant to me. Like, imagine having your own like plots of land back in the day or something. Like there's no like grocery stores and shit, but you had like a flock of like chickens or a flock of quails and shit like that that had a constant supply of eggs and even meat and shit like that. So I really like that vibe. Anyway, so yeah, those are the piles to see how are you going to be changing in the coming months. Pick your pile and we'll see you there. Sat pile number one. For those of you who picked this string of beads, this is going to be a reading to see how are you going to be changing in the coming months slash year, okay? I'm getting a lot more tranquility, to be honest, okay? Now I'm even being I'm feeling to use this as like a pendulum even, and like in order to utilize a pendulum a lot of like balance is needed, and you have to have like a certain like feel for energies and stuff like that. So I actually feel like you're going to be receiving a lot more balance, and I also feel like in the coming months you're going to be opening up much more to certain things like this. And maybe for some of you here, I don't know, you've been like wanting to do something like this or like tarot or something like that, and like you know it's you're gonna I'm feeling un poquito of fear. I'm feeling a little bit of fear here. So and you're gonna be deciding to take a leap into something that's a little bit more on the woohoo occulty side, something like that, okay? Because you're gonna be having some kind of internal balance, okay? So let's say I really got into that vibe, hey, like utilizing that thing as a that energy was really strong for me. Maybe some of you Polymer are gonna start working with pendulums specifically, but I'm getting kind of divination-y vibes here. But you're gonna become much more balanced if you're already doing that, much more aware of that. The maiden, nice. I'm also seeing a beauty glow up for you, Paul number one. Yes. Yeah, you're gonna be like looking very youthful, looking very good. I'm even seeing you changing up your clothes or something like that. A bit more abundance. Look at that, yes! Paul number one, okay. How you're going to be changing in the coming months is you're going to be looking fine as fuck. I feel like you're going to be looking rich. You're going to also be being rich. You're going to be feeling rich. You're going to be well, I say rich, but like rich in resources, rich in love, rich in beauty, rich in like I keep also getting this vibe of immortality. For some of you, you might be yeah, I wanted to say receive. You might be receiving some kind of gift, okay? From a crone, from a queen of mother. This is gonna this or you are receiving some kind of gift in the coming months that's leading to a whole lot of balance, a whole lot of like leveling up for you, pile number one. Okay. Three of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. I see you. Three of Cups. I see you in the coming months becoming extremely connecting with your masculine emotional side in a sense of like I don't want to say it in the stereotypical way, but I'm going to. But like, even though the masculine is actually much more like men are more emotional than women actually, like scientifically and psychologically, I think, right? Or at least like men have less control. Anyway, I don't know, like what you do with that info what you will. But anyway, I'm getting this vibe of like you are going to be connecting with your masculine emotional side in a sense of not repressing your emotions, but maybe like becoming very like do okay I'm getting kind of almost like emotional boundaries or something like that, like still very balanced, very pure, but like very like father like towards yourself and towards others, but like sterny, okay, stern vibes is what I'm getting. And I feel like the reason why you're going to be like that is because, quite honestly, I feel like you're going to feel a little bit protective of this energy that you are walking into, this maiden abundant energy, okay? I mean, I do want to say there's no reason for you to feel that way, but like it is going to happen, okay? And I do feel like it's good, like again, like your emotional sternness isn't gonna be coming from any kind of imbalanced space. It's gonna come from a space of you just having like emotional boundaries, like energetic boundaries, Eight of Wands, the Star, yeah. I feel like Ace of Swords, yeah. I feel like the king of cups, like even though it's not on the deck, it keeps coming up energetically here, even though it's not here. I feel like it's because you feel the energy very you're gonna be very sensitive in the coming months, pile number one. So you're gonna really be feeling the energy in your energy field, okay? You are definitely some kind of star seed or something. I feel like you're gonna be healing from some kind of you're gonna be healing from something, some kind of death situation. Okay, don't worry about if you went through anything like that. Like, not an actual death. I'm feeling like some kind of like lover situation that didn't happen or something like that. Okay. Anyway, in the coming months, this is giving me vibes of like you went through this death and now you're being reborn again as the maiden, okay? Like each time and each time it's just better and better. Exactly. Nine of Cups, look at this. Eight of Wands to the Nine of Cups. I just do want to reverberate, you're going to be a little bit emotionally stern because you're going to be protecting this new birth of yours, okay? This new maidenship of yours, okay? The coming months are going to be really good for you as you move into the new year. Well, as the new year starts, and the coming months, part number one, it's going to be really good for you. Yeah, Eight of Wands, Nine of Cups, the Emperor. For some of you, you might even meet somebody. This is giving me Four of Wands, Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, the Hermit, the Lovers, Death. Quite honestly, I'm getting from most of you, I'm not going to be focusing on the fact that you could be meeting somebody, because I feel like this maiden is having her like you are becoming this emperor, like especially with the Nine of Cups also clarifying this abundance. The Nine of Cups with the Emperor clarifying the abundance, like you are becoming some kind of emperor, you're becoming very powerful, but you're still going to be I'm hearing boss bitch, but like sweet boss bitch. I'm hearing because this maiden is giving me a lot of sweet vibes, a lot of like killing with kindness, something like that. Um, but yeah, you're really leveling up in the coming months. Pile number one, like the Maiden, Abundance, Eight of Wands, Nine of Cups, Emperor. I'm only now actually starting to realize how good your cards are. So I feel like you're gonna be trusting higher forces. I feel like you're gonna be in the space, make plans and focus. You're gonna be in this space where you're just all of a sudden gonna be like, whoa, wait a fucking minute, like, and you're gonna be on this like throne or on this pedestal or on this like solid fucking something. Okay, like you're moving into some kind of Emperor vibe here. Again, I'm getting for like one or two of you, you are going to be meeting some kind of emperor, but for the most of you, I feel like this is something that you're doing yourself. This is some kind of like, this maiden is giving me a lot of like the feminine taking something into her own hands or something like that. Okay, embrace the energy of peace. Yeah, I feel like, see, this embrace the energy of peace. I just got this vibe of like trust your instincts. Like, you don't care anymore. Wait for important information. I feel like you've had actually some epiphany or something like that, okay? And it is this important information. Yeah, summer, bask and joy in light, the bee. Like, look at that. Like, a lot of honey. You're very sweet, but you're like a boss bitch about it. Or you're a boss bitch, but you're very sweet about it, rather, okay? And vice versa, actually. Like, it's both. Anyway, pile number one. A lot of personal power. I see you being in this emperor status, even if you're an empress, right? This is just giving me, like, it's a man's world, so like if you can't beat him, join him, something like that. Okay, not join him, but you get what I'm saying. Um, you're just gonna be having a lot of power, a lot of authority. I feel like this is something that you wish for. This is something that you've been working towards. God is granting you with. For some of you, you are actually an emperor, and God is gonna be granting you with a maiden. That just came through real quickly. But like, yeah, just a whole lot of happiness, a whole lot of peace, a whole lot of abundance, a whole lot of beauty, a whole lot of authority and power. But like good vibes, like good vibes here. Truly, truly good fucking vibes. I feel like eventually, like again, it's gonna start off. You're gonna be feeling emotionally a little bit stern, a bit closed off, like with your boundaries. But eventually, you're gonna like really let go. I'm hearing that sword, that song, the sword of Damocles is hanging over my head. For some of you, that might be also this energy. You're gonna be this. That's emotional debris leaving you, pile number one. Okay. You're gonna all of a sudden just be in this energy of like knowing that you really have nothing to worry about anymore. This is again giving me this energy, like in the next coming months. Like I'm hearing, I don't want to give timelines, but like up until 6 months, like you're gonna go through this journey where you felt like you made it or something, okay? And it's not just gonna be a feeling; it's gonna be an actually you made it, okay? Because the emperor, okay? Something very stable, like you're the big kahuna in like in your reality, right? Like you call the shots in your reality, okay? Um, so yeah, Palomar, I feel like that is sufficient. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. Satnam, bye. Satnam, pile number 2 for those of you who picked this beautiful chocolate gold coin. Look at that shimmer, I see. Vibes. This is going to be a reading to see how are you going to be changing in the coming months, okay? How are you going to be changing in the coming months? Quite honestly, pile number 2, I don't feel like a lot is going to be changing in the coming months, actually, okay? But like saying that, I feel like I'm gonna draw a card and then it's gonna be like 5, 5, 5, 10, 10, and like 10 of swords and like shit like that. Like not the 10 of swords as in like it's gonna be bad, but like that also signifies a lot of change because an ending is the most intense change, right? Interesting. Maybe you might not be suspecting something, but something's gonna be happening. Let's see. Let's see what's happening. For pile number 2, what is how are they changing? Yeah, like how are you changing in the coming months? And also, do always remember, like, when you change, like, yeah, quite honestly, when you change, reality changes. But I feel like the coming months, you're like, quite honestly, not a lot. Like, six of wands, like the 6 of fire, like, the 6 of wands is actually also a card of, in the 6 of fire in this deck is also a card of like a stalemate, but like a stalemate in a good way, like a compromise rather, or something like that. I feel like things are good for you, pile number 2. Like in the coming months, like things aren't going to be, like you necessarily aren't going to be changing quite profoundly because I did get this vibe of like you're already golden and then like not fake gold, like actually golden, and then once you're opened up, you're like even like soft and sweet and chocolatey, like yeah. So that's good vibes, pile number 2. Knowledge, 6 of wands, knowledge. I feel like you've already come to some kind of conclusion of your own inner being. You are some kind of like the counselor of abundance. Like you've already come to this conclusion of like, I am abundant. I am truly an emanation of God on this planet. Something like that, okay? But I feel like you're really going to be embodying this as well, okay? So maybe if you haven't been embodying it, you're actually going to start embodying it. So I don't feel like there's any kind of new knowledge, any kind of new experience coming into your inner world per se. I actually feel like you're about to start like embodying this like inner knowledge of yours, this inner victory of yours, okay? Yeah, like the 9 of fire choice, interesting. That gave me this energy of like the father, counselor, 3 of cups, the father. Let's get into the other deck. I still need to say like that. That gave me the 9 of fire with choice. That gave me a vibe. Like for some of you, it's gonna be almost a choice of like I don't know which direction you want to go in expressing this like inner wisdom of yours, this inner like clarity of your gratitude. Okay. I feel like a lot of you are extremely knowledgeable. Like even if you're very young. I mean, look at this. This guy's like very young, but he's very knowledgeable. Is that a guy? Yeah, that's a guy. What does it matter, Jean? Like, how dare you assume? Anyway, I feel like a lot of you are like might actually be very young, but like I don't know, you're very knowledgeable. Like, I hope I didn't offend anybody by that joke. Like, you know, like I myself also like I don't care if people assume. Anyway, point number two, what's happening with your vibe? Um, Quite honestly, pal number two, I just feel like you're gonna be fucking living it up, like living it up in a sense of like just being yourself, like expressing your okayness with everything, if that makes sense. Like you're gonna be feeling victorious, but victorious in a sense of like who you are, like the knowledge that who you know yourself to be, what you know of the world, what you know, something like that. Okay. Like what you believe even like you're just gonna be like in a good vibe the coming months. Okay, saying that 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, but yeah, I feel like a lot of the denser issues that you've been dealing with, pile number two, I think you're realizing that was never your energy, something like that as well. Okay, so like it's not like you're gonna be cutting bitches out, but you're gonna be cutting bitches out because this is the Princess of Swords. It's not like you're gonna be beheading them. It's just like you're gonna be like no, and just like being like shop, and you're like you know, yeah, I'm good, I'm great, you know, and you're gonna start like really embodying that vibe. Okay, really feeling good about your inner self, your inner knowledge. Again, your how you see the world. You know, how you see consciousness and God and shit like that, and you're gonna be living it. Okay. 2 of Wands. I hope I'm making sense here. I feel like I'm not completely making sense or expressing it the way I want, but whatever. Whatever, Jean. Whatever, bro. And the Ace of Wands. I feel like because like this 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups, the Hierophant, Judgment. I feel like part number two, you might be meeting somebody new as well because of your like you expressing yourself, or you just like living this inner knowing, you know, like you being okay with yourself, being okay with your inner knowing of self, your inner knowing of the world, etc., etc. I feel like maybe I should just pick up this knowledge card, because I feel like there's something that wants to be expressed that's not expressing itself completely. For pile number two, this knowledge, because this knowledge feels very much I'm getting some kind of like religious trauma, for instance. Okay, like the coming months you're just going to be very much like okay with everything about yourself, with like everything you've maybe even endured, because this knowledge is even giving me some kind of experience energy. And like you see experience as like a gathering of knowledge or something like that as well, but you're just going to be embodying a lot of success, embodying this like cool girl, cool dude kind of vibe of like very chill, just being like yeah, like I'm the shit, and you're gonna be meeting like somebody new as well. Like you're gonna be having some kind of new contract. I felt a person here, but this feels like a friend or something, or a partner, or okay. Part number two. I just got this vibe. Somebody's like, I work alone or whatever. I don't work with people. That's gonna be changing, quite honestly. Okay. But again, I don't feel like any major changes. Like you are inwardsly, you're very like swell. Like you're okay. Like you feel like I'm okay. Like, but you're like really okay. If that makes sense, right? So let's get an oracle card. Like quite honestly, for some of you in pile number two, I feel like you don't feel like you need to change anything. Like that, I keep feeling that that's actually maybe the knowledge, what the knowledge wanted to keep expressing, and I was just like tiptoeing around it. Like for somebody in pile number two, like yeah, I don't need to change anything. I'm good. Fair enough. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. This is actually giving me this like this very proud oak tree, being extremely grounded. But it's like it's because interesting, the wind. It's because like this oak tree has like all of this experience, you know. It's like seen all the things. It's like lived through all of the things. So like it's like why should I change? Like I'm good, you know. Like yeah. is there anything else I want to share here? I just really think, I hope the wind doesn't blow it over again. I just really think, pile number two, that you are truly just going to be shining your inner light. Like, even though maybe even though like you are experienced as like a like a fake chocolate golden coin, like I feel like you're just going to be expressing, like, even if you are just that, like fake chocolate, a fake gold with chocolate inside, like that's still wonderful. Like that's who you are. Like even if you are that, which I'm not saying you are, I feel like you're much better than that. But like you're just going to be like like doing the thing. You're going to be shining your authenticity, like truly, okay. um like really shining your lights, and I'm even getting for some of you, like you're gonna be sharing a lot of your knowledge. You're like you just being in this like very powerful, very, like, I keep getting like proud, but this doesn't feel like prideful. This feels proud as in like again, you know yourself, okay. um like I feel like your compromise basically, pal number two, is you're gonna be like, you know what, I know myself, I is who I is, and other people aren't gonna always accept that. And oh, there's something on the screen. I thought there was something on my arm there. And other people are not going to be accepting of that. And you know what? That's okay. I don't give a fuck. I feel like that's the compromise you're doing here, Paul number two. Okay. But yeah, I just feel like good vibes for you, for the next coming months as well. Not a lot of change inside, but a lot of actual embodiment of like your inner light. Okay, and you are going to be meeting some kind of new person, or somebody that's going to also be on some kind of new similar vibrational level as you. Okay, thank you so much, Paul number two. That was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing. And we'll see you again for another one. Satnam, bye. Satnam, pile number three for those of you who picked this beautiful chest, the chest that turns sadness into treasures. This is going to be a reading. Just see, okay, how are you going to be changing in the coming months, okay? Quite honestly, pile number three, I actually feel like you are going to be changing a lot in the coming months, okay? Like, I feel like there is going to be some kind of like transmutation happening in your inner world, that is going to be causing a future abundance, okay? The maiden. Maybe go check out pile number one, because I feel like that is kind of what you're moving towards, okay? I just feel like there's a little bit something extra in your inner world that needs to be like transmuted or something, remember? Let's see. Emotions. Yeah, I feel like there might be some kind of like need for emotions and like balance in your emotions, and in order for that to happen, there has to be some kind of ending. Heaven, earth, emotions, heaven, earth. Interesting. Emotions and then heaven, earth. Quite honestly, okay. Well, this is actually giving me good vibes. This might also be a case of maybe this is the past. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because I was getting the energy, not reading the cards. You went through some kind of ending. You went through some kind of like, I'm even getting for some of you, palm number three, like a huge disappointment or something like that. Okay, this disappointment feels like in regards to, I'm hearing your destiny, or in regards to your life path, something like that. Okay. In the next couple of months, in the next coming months, you're going to experience some kind of balance in regards to your actual purpose here. I feel like maybe for some of you, I'm getting the feelings of being done in or something like that. But like you're gonna be leaving a lot behind. Like for some of you, palm number three, you're proper walking into some kind of like heaven on earth. Okay, especially with this three of fire. Yeah, and then the Diamond Tears card, the Five of Water. I feel like, so again, the past energies of like, you did a lot of inner work actually already, okay? Like you actually already did the transmutation. Because like I showed you like at the start, I opened up the chest, and I told you the story of like what it does, like it transmutes the things, and then now I open it up again, like, so yeah, you already went through the thing, like, and now you're about to be experiencing the treasure, actually. That's nice. That's nice, plan number three. I like that. Emotions, heaven, earth. You're about to be experiencing a lot of like balance, a lot of I'm even hearing emotional what's the word I'm looking for? Emotional, like, Six of Wands, emotional, like extreme emotional fulfillment, okay? Prince of Swords, Seven of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. I'm actually quite like, I feel like Six of Wands, Two of Wands. I feel like maybe a lot of the people that are watching today's reading um, are like people that like have gone through a lot of intense things, and but I feel like that's also like December, the end of this year, and the moving into 2023 is really some kind of like big energetic shift for the collective. So ooh, yeah, exactly, the Tower card. So that's why there's gonna be a very intense. A very intense shifting of how we've been experiencing energies, okay? So Panavritti, I feel like you have been going through it. Like, I feel like you've been going through towers, but now in the coming months you're going to be going through like good towers, quite honestly. Like, I feel like almost like a complete 180 in regards to how you've been experiencing energy, or how you've been, like, I feel like pile number 3, you do feel like you are some kind of like transmuter, or some kind of like person that like is meant to bring some kind of like balance as well for New Earth, right? But I feel like the work you've been doing has been so fucking intense. I feel like you're about to be experiencing the rewards of that. So like the transmutation that was done is about to be paying out now, okay? But I feel like it's gonna be like good tower on good tower, because I feel like you've been having this like bad tower on bad tower in your life. Now it's gonna be a good tower on a good tower, okay? So I also feel like this isn't going to be like necessarily some kind of internal change happening for you, because I feel like you've already done the internal change. Like you've already, like, this tower is also giving me a lot of ego death, a lot of like your inner world crumbling, and then you're building it up and then crumbling again, something like that. But like that karmic cycle just ended, okay? Like you're about to step into this new karmic cycle, into this new the Two of Wands, into this new karmic contract rather, with heaven, with God. Um, I feel like each internal tower was actually meant to bring this emotional balance for you. Like it chipped away at all of the bullshit that you were holding on to. Okay. Yeah, it even taught you to shapeshift, transform, and unveil your gifts. Like every internal tower brought you to this space of like level up, level up. It brought you to this space of I don't want to say be worthy, but be able to step into New Earth, be able to actually like be in that high vibration and do something with it, okay? So I feel like you're gonna be actually stepping into that, pile number 3. You're gonna be experiencing how you're changing. I even like you're gonna be experiencing extremely good like internal towers, like epiphany after epiphany, like tower, internal tower after internal tower. It's like almost like you build yourself up, and then God, then like usually God would come through and say oh, you think this is who you are? Nah, bitch. Bam. Now God is coming through and being like, you build yourself up, and God is like, oh, you think this is who you are? No, bitch. But then like, I don't know, like as the inner thing crumbles, it like tickles you, but then it's like, I don't know, it's gonna be good towers. I don't know how to explain this energy. It just feels amazing. It feels like liquid gold in my like everything, and I'm just feeling like, yummy. Like, you know, like I don't know, even each like death process is gonna be like good or something. I don't know how, like I don't know how to explain this vibe, but I feel like you understand it, okay? It's just gonna be good tower after good tower after good tower. Like your inner world is gonna keep like building on building on building. Okay, like and becoming better and better and better. It's nice vibes indeed. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, part number 3. That was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. So bye. Satnam pile number 4. For those of you who picked the Zero of Ducks, the Zero of Burns, and then quack motherfucker, this is gonna be a reading to see how are you changing in the coming months. Okay. So let's see. The Father, abundance, healing, healing. For some of you, you might actually have some kind of like reconciliation with your father, or some kind of healing with your father, or a father figure, or I don't know, maybe your father's. For some of you, your father's gonna see you differently, or something like that. Let's see. We have the Four of Air. Okay. I just heard like your paths are changing, and there's gonna be some kind of like different understanding about your path as well. Union. Interesting. Yeah, this is maybe for some of you that have been like in this energy of like thinking you're in a twin flame union, or not like thinking you're in a, but like being in a twin flame union or something. Going through a certain process in this in regards to this union. It doesn't have to, yeah, okay, it doesn't have to be a twin flame. This is rather like your own spiritual journey. I feel like your spiritual journey is actually changing in the coming months, Paul number 4. Like your actual spiritual journey. Yeah, you don't see this coming at all. Like I feel like Eight of Water Wisdom. I feel like for some of you there might even be some kind of like religious change, but again, this could be a twin flame thing because masculine and feminine as well. But the masculine and feminine journey is so in tune with your own inner journey. I mean, because they are you, right? I mean, supposed to be and whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like your understanding and your like the trajectory of your like spiritual journey and your twin flame journey is changing. Palm number 4. All right. So let's see what else. I don't know, maybe Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Like it's almost like in the next couple of months, what's going to be happening is actually your legacy changing. So I do feel there is going to be changes in your life, in your inner world and in your outer world. But this is intended to like bring some kind of difference in your legacy in the future. Okay, something like that. Does that make sense? Yes, I think it does. I think it do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my lord. That's too much. But like the High Priestess really wanted to show herself there. So definitely some kind of difference in your, some kind of change in your spiritual journey here, Palm number 4, okay? Eight of Wands, and I feel like again it's like I feel like it's your understanding of spiritual journey, or like your I also don't want to necessarily say it understanding, but it's like, you know how in the spiritual journey you see like one layer of things and then you see another layer, and even though it might be contradicting, it's actually not. Something like that, okay? The Four of Air is being clarified by the Eight of Wands. Four of Wands, clarifying union. That's a lot of like union vibes though. Union being clarified by the Four of Wands. Nice. Princess of Wands. The Hanged Man. Yeah, this is I feel like your spiritual journey is changing. This Princess of Wands is giving me like new avenues, new like new ideas of like what is possible for God or what is possible for you. I do feel like the next coming months, like it's gonna lead like this union with self is giving me a lot of yoga vibes, because yoga means union with God or something like that, right? I think if I remember correctly. Um that's what I'm getting here. I feel like your spiritual practices definitely are going to be changing, but I also feel like the way you, I don't know, like I'm getting this like new neuron pathways being created in regards to how you experience divinity. Okay, there's going to be a lot of like divine energy like around you, like flooding into your energy field or something like that, and but it's gonna be very balanced. I don't know, like, oh, this energy. I feel a little bit of resistance. Somebody's a bit like, oh, what the fuck, or something like that. Okay, this is gonna be good for you, Paul number 4. This is gonna be very good for you. I feel like this different understanding that you're going to be receiving of like the spiritual journey or of yoga or of union with God is going to lead to again like some kind of difference of the in your future. It's creating a different legacy, a different like end result, a different Ten of Pentacles for you. Wise One, grow within your current situation. Shaman, trust in higher forces. Paul number 4, I feel like divinity is about to kind of take over in regards to your spirituality. Somebody here, my elder, maybe on ancestral patterns, somebody here is saying like, like that's been happening. Like, no, like this is a complete different understanding. I don't know. This is like actually coming into maybe union with an aspect of God, and then after that you like need like months of integration, because like your perception is sort of like, whoa, what the fuck, like but like not in a bad way. It's just like, I don't know. Imagine being flooded by intense energies from creator, intense creative energies from creator, like constant like new like happening in your mind. Um, this is actually giving me pile number three vibes ish. Okay, but not completely. This feels much more like. This feels much more like it could be similar-ish to it could be similar to pile number threes actually now that I think about it, but it feels much more like in regards to creativity or in regards to I don't know like anyway yeah let's just go with that. Okay, so eight of wands, four of wands, princess of wands. I feel like that's it. Growth in your current situation, like this wise one lady's giving me some kind of judgmental look with this energy. Like I felt a little bit like weird, and then I saw like her energy like looking at me like I'm like, bitch, what? I don't care how wise you think you is, okay? Anyway, somebody needs to be like, offered a slice of humble pie. What am I doing with this vibe? Anyway, palm number four. I do feel like there is some kind of energy here that needs to be expressed. Somebody's trying to mess with the vibes. Fuck you. Fuck y'all. Motherfuckers. Like, suck out all of your life force vibes, mother. Like, anyway, palm number four. I actually feel like, okay, this is for somebody very specific. I feel like somebody's about to also kind of like not take no shit. Like somebody's about to like roundhouse kick some kind of like energy. I feel like a lot of you were very much in this energy of like love and light, like namaste. Oh, sorry, I do yoga. I'll just like breathe and stretch it out. I feel like somebody's about to like have these like new revelations of like what God is, or like your spiritual path or your spiritual purpose, and it's gonna require you some kind of like God is gonna like really interfere in your spiritual journey. I feel like for some of you, you are actually gonna have some kind of like wise new perspective over how you can go and actually like fight the demons or some shit like that. Anyway, pile number four, that was a weird energy. Do know that in the coming months there is going to be some interference in your vibes, but like it's giving you a lot of power, it's giving you a lot of wisdom, and it's giving you a lot of like ultimately union with self, ultimately union with God, which gives you the ultimate power. Okay, pile number four. Thank you so much. That was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. Satam. Bye.